Sup, villains? Sup, everyone? Take off your shoes, kick off your socks, cure what ails you, have a smoke or a drink, anything like that. Welcome to Villainous Cinema. I'm your host, Evan Landon, and once again, I'm brought to you by Nicky Valdez.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Back again, another Saturday night, another fun time of bragging on movies.
Absolutely, Mo. You're 10 times better than I am about the movies. By the way, you're okay. So
Yeah, but tonight
I'm
is
pretty
out
sure.
of my
Yeah, it's a
out
little,
of my forte.
it's a little bit out of our wheelhouse today, I think. And this one, I think, is about the top 10. What we usually do in this stupid scenario where I hang out with Nicky is that we discuss our top fives and break it down. So this one's going to be our top 5 animated movies that are not anime. So it's like top 5 movies in parentheses, not anime, because that's a whole different fucking category. Anyways, Nicky, how you been? You all right? How's your world?
I'm doing good. This week was kind of rough at work, but I am doing good. I'm glad to have my week over.
Absolutely.
But,
do you feel better after working so hard?
fuck no. So awful. I work for the fucking man, dude.
Yeah. Well, you know, working like I hear working for yourself is the best way to do it.
Yeah, but
no.
Yeah, so this week has been pretty tough, but we're gonna get into movies and
hell yeah. So do you want to I usually start off, but would you like to start off with your top 5 animated movies that are not anime?
Well, I could start with my top 5.
Because you usually win. You know that, right? And I think that you gloat about that a wee bit too much.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, this is my fucking goddamn show.
I know, but
and you just keep beating me every single goddamn day.
You gotta bring up some better contenders, man. Like, not my fault.
Well, I've got you now. I've got you this time.
Okay. You got me this time?
Oh yeah.
I think I got you.
No, you can't. No, there's no way. Unless you got Toy Story somewhere in there, there's no way. Only an idiot would use Toy Story. I will knock your list down peg by peg.
Okay, fine. Then I will give you my 5.
Oh, was that your 5th?
or do you want me to start with? Do you want me to start with my honorable mention?
Sure. What do you got? HM.
Okay.
Let's do HMs. Okay. Let's do HMs.
Honorable mention. WALL-E.
Sorry. Oh, WALL-E. Oh.
WALL-E is my honorable mention.
That is awesome.
Okay.
Forget about WALL-E sometimes.
WALL-E is a fantastic movie. A fantastic movie.
Yeah, it is. I'll give you. Hey, you want to know what's fucking weird?
What?
My honorable mention is Toy Story.
Okay.
All right. So.
Okay. So.
All right. So give me your 5th. Give me your 5th. Your top 5 greatest movies that are animated or not anime.
Yes. And remember we discussed.
Because remember, I told you, I said, I was like, anime is a fucking different animal, man. Like,
I was having a discussion with my girlfriend, wifey, whatever you want to call.
Who is cool as shit, and I like her. She's cool. What's her name?
Deanna,
Diana,
hopefully one day
Diana.
we'll get her
I
on the
always say,
show.
I always say Diana, and I always feel bad.
But yeah,
Diana.
I mean, um, you know, I tried to get her on the show tonight, but
She's
she's a
awesome, by the
little
way.
shy. She don't want to get on. Eventually, we'll get her on. Okay,
Like
but
she doesn't want to put herself out there. It's fine. You know, like it's like my opinions are my own. Yada yada. I don't have to explain myself to anybody. You know, shit like that.
it's cool. But we were actually discussing this idea, and I think it's true that there are two types of animation films. Okay,
Absolutely, mom. Yep.
there are Disney style kids animation films, and there are anime films, like Japanese anime films. And anything that is outside of those two are very fucking slim amount.
Now here's all right. So I'm actually I'm gonna like crosshairs with you on this point just for a little bit. And yes, Disney movies, Disney animation movies should be set aside in a different category because like you got anime and then you got Disney movies and then you got all these other different animation movies. So like what's the best
I mean,
animation movie that's
I'm not
not
saying I'm not saying there's not a fair amount of animation adult movies that are not anime.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is a grand majority of the films that are animation films
Well,
are
when
either a
when I
Disney type movie,
right,
whether it be a Disney, a Pixar, a DreamWorks, or whatever, kids types of movies, and there are anime type of movies. And the things that are outside of those two like categories is very slim. And I'll bring up examples such as like Anomalisa. Have you seen that?
no.
Oh, really good. By one of the Kaufman brothers.
Oh no
Okay, he did an
shit.
animation film. Really good. Okay, and it's an adult film, but it's an animation film. It's very good.
Wait,
I
how do you spell
highly
it?
recommend.
How do you spell it?
You know, for example, you know,
On
um,
Amelia?
like Persepolis. That was a really good animation film that was for adults.
Yeah, that was fucking
Um, Walton Bashir was a really good animation that was not anime or a kids film. Like, but there are very few. It's far and
holy shit. I forgot about Persepolis.
it's super far and few between,
Oh my
is
god,
what
that
I'm
was
saying about that.
yeah.
But
But
that
also that also like contends like the fact that hey, the reason okay, I want you to know this, okay? The reason that you're on the show is because you're fucking 10 times smarter than I am. Like you're not yeah, you are. You're way smarter than me. Like these are films that like I haven't seen in like forever, you know, and like going back and rewatching these again and being like, oh shit, dude, he's got a fucking whole catalog of fucking badass movies.
like no, but it's a shame. It's a shame that there are not more adult animation films like that are made for adults that are good stories that are not just lie either Japanese animation or Asian animation is better said, okay, or a children's film. Okay. And it's not to say that, for example,
It's very
there are
specialized, very
jokes
specialized, very specialized.
there are jokes in Shrek. There are jokes
Oh yeah,
in Ratatouille. There are jokes in all those things that are designed for the adult that is taking the child to the movie. Okay.
my
But there
cousin,
are
my
very
cousin, my cousin actually walked out of Shrek with her child because she found the jokes very offensive. And she was like, I do not want my child to hear this.
but it's a children's movie. It's a children's movie. Like it just has certain jokes in it so that it's like you as an adult can put up with it.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, but that's as adults, but like not in a child's head. A child does not understand these sort of things. And then,
No, like
yeah, so it's like,
it's
Like I
so
don't.
that it's
I mean, I know what it's like. I know
enjoyable.
what it's like to be a child, but I don't know what it's like to like
Be a child.
understand how. Yeah, like to have that like to be your resonating thought. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So all
So
I'm
so
saying is
so
that
what's your which is your pick?
okay, okay. So anyway, I just wanted to bring up that point,
Hmm?
which I think is relevant since we're bringing this up, and for people to look out for adult animation films because there are some really great ones out there.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. That's what we're doing.
So, I chose as my five, Wes Anderson's Isle of Dogs.
No shit. Fucking love that movie. Hell yeah.
So, and
So
we
so so
we
so
said,
so
whoa, whoa,
how'd that make your number five pick?
wait 1 second, and we had stated that fucking stop motion was cool.
Yeah. No, it
Okay,
works. It's like the
just
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
just before I get some
I
shout
mean
out by
the
fucking
fucking
by
fantastic.
somebody out there
Who
saying,
cares? No,
"Oh, this doesn't count as an
we don't
animation."
care. Look, okay, listen. Anyone that's fucking commenting that you are a piece of shit, okay, that I'm gonna say is fucking bullshit because I was gonna pick Fantastic Mr. Fox.
That's great too. That is phenomenal. Okay, I almost kind of prefer it, but I think that the Isle of Dogs he perfected
I mean,
a lot of things.
I mean, how can you not love George Clooney?
But he's great. He's great.
Yeah,
I,
it's George Clooney. It's like, oh, we got George Clooney in the film. It's like, oh, good. It's like
George
it's like it's
is
like
great.
are we worried? Are we worried about anything? Maybe the budget.
Like George is great. I do like him as one of like the few mainstream uh actors that is, I mean, he's consistently comes out with good pictures. They're
Dude, it's
not,
just amazing,
oh,
dude. But why would you pick the one that you picked though over Fantastic Mr. Fox?
mm, I think from a visual context of the animation that
Yeah.
he perfected some things that weren't quite right in Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Okay. Do you think it was like storyboarding or
No, it's just like he perfected his ability in the stop motion.
okay?
For
Oh,
it
so
to
it's more about the animation.
Yeah, like for me, I almost like I mean, I have a certain endearment to Fantastic Mr. Fox. Like,
Right. Dude,
um
that like I was totally gonna put that one on there, but um
like in
the
the
fact that
context
the
that
fact no, but yeah, I understand like
Roald
that's
Dahl
actually
is a writer that I read as a child.
it's a better movie.
Okay. It's I love Fantastic Mr. Fox. It reminds me of Roald Dahl. These are books that I grew up reading as a very young child, so I have a certain attachment. So if you ask me, "Oh, Nikki, which movie do you like better?" Well, I like Fantastic Mr. Fox better. Okay, but the better picture, the better structurized story. Okay,
Mhm.
the better animation
Right,
is all in the Isle of Dogs.
right. So you're saying that Isle of Dogs, numero cinco.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, that's a good one. That's fucking good. All right, so mine is gonna be a little bit weird.
Okay.
This is a movie that I saw when I was a child. I probably shouldn't have seen this movie as a child. Yeah, I did. That's how you see the well-adjusted person you see before you today. Um, this is a movie about a cat, but this cat is going around and having sex and taking a bunch of drugs and shit. It's called Fritz the Cat. And when I saw this when I don't know, when I was in my formidable years, like when I was back at Full Sail, and um there was when I was doing like all my like fun, shit, and just experimenting and yada yada yada. But whatever I had to do. But Fritz the Cat, that one stole the show for me like every single time. Like I'd like if people were like, let's put Fritz the Cat on, I'd be like, hell fuck yeah. Like because that movie's fucking insane. Like it crosses all the boundaries. It has no fucking like it's like okay, so we're gonna stay in this field. It's like, nah man, we're going over here. It's like Fritz the Cat is the shit. um
I've
quite
actually
possible.
never seen it. I've
Never
never
seen
seen
Fritz the
Three
Cat.
Fruits
Okay,
Ago,
all right, well, you're
but I'll check it out.
I have just shown Nicky a movie that he's never seen, but he has
No, but
heard of,
I was
and he
researching.
is constantly hearing about, and he still would not watch it.
I was researching throughout this week, and it was one of those movies that kept on popping up. Okay,
Oh.
so I will say that much.
All
But
right.
I've
Well,
never seen it personally.
you get number four. It's your turn. So
Okay. What do I have for four? Let me see. Oh yeah. Four, I went with Triplets of Belleville.
fuck you. God damn it. All right. All right.
Which I actually watched last night.
Fine. Fine.
Fucking great picture. Great picture.
Tell me about it.
Oh god. What can you not say about? I mean, like,
Do you want to talk about the story or how big those fucking guys fucking like legs were?
shoulders. No, it's like a picture in time, and it goes through so many different types of animation. It's got like 3 different types of animation within one movie. You know, you got your old cartoony, 1920s, 30s, even 40s like style, and then you got your more modern with sharper edges, and then you got these cartoony fucking dudes with the big shoulders and the different cars, and the fucking
Their
music is
calves,
great
those
in it.
fucking calves, like on those bicycle guys.
Like, yeah, like you got so many things that are
Just
kind of just cool.
disproportionate.
It is, the music is really good in it. If you want to just go off of the soundtrack, it's great. I
Damn
mean,
it. Like triplet. All right. Triplets of Belleville was definitely one of my picks. And I knew you were gonna pick that, so I picked something else for my fourth. My fourth is a tiny little movie that a lot of people hate, but it didn't have like as huge an impact on my life. It's called Heavy Metal. And this movie had as like many fucking like bands. Like so the soundtrack for Heavy Metal, you could just like watch it with Heavy Metal. You know. Heavy Metal in itself was like the back of like some weird uncle's van.
I don't know, man.
um
I've got to say, this one's new for me. But I don't
uh
think I'm gonna watch Heavy Metal.
Heavy Metal is it's stupid. There's a lot of plot points that don't even make any sense at all. But you're like, well, I'm just along for the trip. So cool, right on. That's what Heavy Metal is. And then in which case, like it redefined a lot of these things, like the same movies that I'm even gonna be talking about. It actually paved a way for all these movies to actually exist. And to me, that's cool as shit. Yeah, I mean, like as itself, it, right? I don't like it could be better. I mean, it is completely tasteless and non-apologetic. But it did give birth to movies that uh, did actually define a genre.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
sure. Heavy metal.
okay.
Heavy metal numero cuatro. It's a
I, I think I got you beat here.
damn it.
Um, so my next one is Monsters Inc.
All right. All right. All right. All right. I'll take
Okay.
that. Monsters Inc. is pretty badass.
Because Monsters Inc. is just a great, fun movie, man. Like, I love that picture. When I'm in like a bad mood and I want something to like cheer me up,
Got
like
John
Monsters Inc.
Goodman. Yeah,
Fucking great. Johnny is great.
he fucking
And
nails it.
even though I'm not a big Billy Crystal fan,
Yeah,
like
me
he does
neither. But
awesome in that.
no, he also nails it.
He
Like,
nails it too.
yeah, I mean, okay. So if we were to be like top five Billy Crystal movies, I'd be like Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Like he
Like
fucking nails that shit.
he nails it. Like, and I think it's partially because he's not in it. You don't have to see him, but
He
he
doesn't
nails
he
it.
doesn't care. Like he's just Billy Crystal's Billy Crystal. Like he's just like it's a strange thing. What was that one movie that he did with fuck, what was this? Jack
The only movie that I remember him in
City
really
Slickers. City Slickers.
is
When he was in City Slickers and he was
City
like
Slickers. That's the movie I'm thinking of.
he like they basically like was like, oh well, we're going to make Billy Crystal our be all end all. Like no one else has to do anything in this movie. And Billy Crystal's like, oh well, I'm carrying this then. And they're like, well, we're gonna give you about like what? I think it was like $60 million, some shit. He's like, yeah, okay, definitely.
No.
Um,
Like Billy nails Monsters Inc. But I haven't really like never really enjoyed him as like an actor. All I remember him is from When Harry Met Sally, and I remember him from City Slickers.
Brown. I'm gonna do my third pick. And for this, it's gonna sound kind of weird, gonna sound kind of trite. Um, a lot of people are going to hate me for using this one, but it's Who Framed
Okay.
Roger Rabbit.
Woo.
Who Framed
That's
Roger
good.
Rabbit?
That was a good picture. I'll give you that much. Like,
That's my
you
third.
know, it was cool.
Yeah, it was fucking badass, man. Like when
I'm surprised.
I saw
I'm
that movie in
surprised
the
that you
theater.
haven't brought up Cool World. You remember?
Mom actually said to do that. Mom, he said cool words. um, anyways,
It was a good picture, man. Anyway,
was that Brad Pitt's first movie? Uh, who
I
cares?
don't know. It wasn't his first. It
I
couldn't
think
have been
Thelma and
his
Louise was his
first.
first one, right? But he filmed it before Thelma.
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever. Who cares? Anyways, so yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Christopher Lloyd is still being mocked these days. There was a guy that fucking oh, what was his name? Fucking Tom Brady came out looking like the fucking judge. And everyone just started making memes about Tom Brady looking like the judge from Roger Rabbit. And I was like, oh god, dude, Roger Rabbit. Who framed Roger Rabbit?
I
Like,
mean,
like they didn't even
no, but
fuck,
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
they
I
didn't
haven't
even
seen
muck,
that in
they
a
didn't even muck
really
that,
long time.
they didn't even muck that shit up. They didn't, because they were like, oh no, this is way too. So, anyways, that's my third. Here you go.
Third, I'm up to number 2,
Yep, that's where we're at.
and I go with first Toy Story.
All right, yeah. I mean, yeah, I already said Toy Story, Avi. But do you know what happened when I saw that when I was a child? I was it was in Daphne, Alabama, and I was running through a bunch of like cement pipes that were going to be lower underground, and it was right outside the only movieplex right outside, and I smacked my fucking forehead. And so you see this stupid cool hair that I have now is probably because of that fucking like scar um that I that occurred when I saw that movie. And I was running through all these fucking dumbass fucking concrete piles. It was the only movie that I saw. They were fishing things out of my head. um, so there's that. Yeah, that's why I remember Toy Story.
Yeah, but it's still an amazing picture.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean,
And
John
it still
Ratzenberger.
deserves still deserves spot 2 in my list.
John Ratzenberger, Tim Allen, Avi, Tom Hanks.
Great.
Yeah,
It's a
great
really
movie.
good. It's good animation and it's good. Like it's a really good story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely, Mo.
So,
So I'm gonna
um,
bring everyone down because I was caught between two of these movies, anime movies that are not anime. And this one is very depressing, but I was kind of caught between this one and the other one. But I read this novel when I was a child, so it stuck with me for a long time. Um, I was wanting to say something about, um, Plague Dogs, which is a fucked up movie too, by the way. And like that movie fucked me up as well. But On Watership Down is my second favorite animated movie that was not an anime movie. You have to watch these. Well, you get to know these bunnies who are caught on a ship, and they were just chasing something and they have no idea. They're rodents, apparently, but you get to love these rodents, and you they ultimately meet their demise. uh,
yeah.
Starvation and theft and people trying to kill them becomes the narrative in that one. And so On Watership Down is my second. So
Okay.
what do you think about it? Did you see it? No.
No, I haven't seen that.
You've never seen On Watership Down?
No.
I saw that when I was a child. And that one that's nuts, man. Like that's I don't know how I was shown that movie or why it was even made into an animation film for children. But I was like, oh cool. Let's watch what happens to these rabbits. Like fucking rabbits. I get mercilessly killed. Um yeah. So on Watership Down. It's a fucked up movie. Anyways, what's your second?
No, I'm up to my first. My top.
Are we at? Oh shit. We're down to our first.
Like,
Fuck yeah, let's do it, man. Let's rock, because I know which one I'm talking about. What's yours?
My favorite animated picture
That is not anime.
that is not anime is 101 Dalmatians.
What? But hold on, why?
Yeah.
Why? Is that because the fucking new Claudia movie is coming out?
No. No. That's because I love the original animated feature.
You know, there's a fucking new movie
And
coming. You know, there's a fucking new movie coming out.
I know.
It's
And
like
they're gonna fucking look. I think that Cruella is the all-time best villain in any Disney movie.
Why would you try to make her an anti-hero?
Like, I don't know what they're doing. They're going to destroy the best villain in Disney history.
She's the only one that has complete and total malcontent.
She's fucking nuts.
It's like, well, what if we made the worst person in the entire world your anti-hero? It's like,
Yeah.
what? Who would
Like,
even think of this?
It's gonna suck anyway. I'm like, no matter what, that new movie that's coming out is gonna suck.
Emma Stone. Do you know how many fucking porn stars are named Emma Stone now? It's like Gemma Stone, Gina Stone, Emma Stoned. There's so many fucking porn stars that are trying to be Emma Stone. And she's out there fucking making Cruella de Vil a fucking anti-hero.
God.
I don't know. I have nothing to say about that.
But I've always liked fucking Cruella and that story.
Hell yeah.
She goes ballistic, man, at the end. Like,
that's what the fuck I'm saying. Like at the end of this movie, she's just fucking like killing dogs to make
I know, man. She's
fur.
fucking ballistic.
Like, how's that your anti-hero?
I love her.
I don't know. Like everyone needs a good
But when
villain.
they tried to do a live action in the 90s or whatever that was, okay.
Yes, they did.
They had Glenn Close. It sucked. So why would they believe that Emma Stone's gonna be able to come out with, like, this good picture? And they're
I don't know. I guess there's enough porn stars to try to make themselves that they are.
Cruella will always be old, vindictive, bitch-like, and fucking like.
And trying to kill
ballistic.
dogs.
She
And fucking
never was young.
let's not forget the one fact about Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. You gotta remember, Cruella de Vil is constantly trying to kill dogs.
Yes, but she will always be old. There is no young Cruella. That doesn't exist.
No.
She came into this world old, and she will always be old, vindictive, bitch-like, crazy, and ballistic.
Right. So when they try to make this woman, or I'm sorry, hold on. Let me back up. This character.
Yeah.
This character who is the worst. And then they're like, but you know what? Maybe some people will like her. And they're like, well, how do we identify with them? It's like, well, all these people are deviants too. So like anyone that fucking watches this movie is a complete and total fucktard. I mean, except
I'm
for the
upset about this movie. I can't even like give you an answer on it.
all right. Well, either way. So I'll give you my number one. So my number one was a movie that my mom showed me when I was a small child. And we have it on DVD and we keep it on DVD. And it's a animated movie changed my life from as a very small child. It's called Fire and Ice. And my mom used to show this movie to me, and I'd always be like, what's that? Holy shit, what? Dude, Fire and Ice is not so good. Like, if you have a chance, anyone that's listening to this stuff, you guys need to watch Fire and Ice. That fucking movie was fucking, that was awesome. The tits. That's no pun intended because there's a lot of tits. But yeah. um anyways, yeah. So yeah, Fire and Ice, like I used to see it when I was a child, and the depiction between um the protagonist and the uh antagonist, obviously. But the protagonist and the antagonist is very much like the movie Mandy, which we're going to be doing a podcast about again. So it's like this is like a warrior against an ice cold blooded piece of sycophant, like lifeless shit. A fucking coward who will hide behind every single thing that he has at his power, at his prowess. And it's important for people to see what kind of assholes there actually are in this world. Like people that hide behind power and that have none. They have no power. And so when I watch Fire and Ice, I'm constantly just watching a guy just trying to get his fucking girlfriend back from a guy who's trying to fuck her. And also
Sounds like
kidnaps her,
that video game
also kidnaps
freaking
her and Double Dragon. Yeah.
sounds like
It's a
Final Fight.
lot like Double Dragon. Also, not an animated movie, but we can put Double Dragon for yeah. If we want to talk about best movies, best
Yeah,
video game movies, we can do that.
I don't know. I'd have to.
That's up to you. Like you don't have to. But there are tons of fucking people that would love to talk about the best video game adaptation movie of all time.
Yeah.
But this is
Let's see.
dude. So
What?
are we done? Did you get your numero uno?
Yeah, my number one is Dalmatians.
Yep, and mine is Fire and Ice. So
Yeah.
not too bad, right? Um,
Not too bad.
there was there was some there was something that came up. I think I talked to this about this, but somebody told me that they took some of our videos down because we had too much from something. So we're only able to show 3-second things of anything. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Can't
I mean,
show
I'd
anything.
love to show you guys more of what's like what we're talking about and be like, oh, well, this is the mood that we're talking about. Yeah, yeah. But YouTube
Yeah.
has decided that we're not marketable. Uh, so you know, if you guys see this, I want you guys to know that we would love to put like little spots like here and there and like whatever, but we've been taken down
It's
for
just
shit. So
yeah. It's just impossible right now.
yeah,
We'll
that's
take it down.
yeah. I mean, like we're trying to make things like fun for you guys too, so that you're not just sitting here listening to me and Nick bullshit, you know.
Which is
Um,
fun too,
I mean, it's great. I mean, fucking dude,
but
seriously.
yeah.
But yeah,
I
like
mean,
if anyone's out there and they're still listening to us, uh, they have taken down some of our videos. We're like, this is our 7th episode.
yeah.
It's our 7th episode. So like, yeah. So they're cracking down on us. Either way, thanks so much, guys. Um,
Yeah.
Nick, you got any shots?
Oh yeah, like thanks so much for joining us this Saturday evening, and we'll be seeing you next Saturday evening with another top 5. What are we gonna do next week?
I don't know. Like I was thinking, I don't know. Like I was thinking, like I was gonna let you handle it. But
Okay.
yeah. So like, yeah, I was like, you know what? Let's let Nicky help.
So next week, I think since the Oscars just ended,
Shit.
okay,
I gotta
and all
watch
that
all the. I
bullshit.
gotta watch all the fucking Oscars. Oh no.
No, no, no. We're not gonna do that.
There's
I'm not
no
gonna
way
put
I
that.
can't.
I can't. Um, but what I am gonna have you do is we're gonna come up with top 5 of your favorite Oscar winners of all time
That
list.
for any category.
Any category. They just have to have one. They can't have been nominated, they have to have one.
I already got you beat.
What?
I already know my favorite.
I already got you beat.
No, okay. Can we not pick our faves this time?
What do you mean?
Like I can't. Okay, all right. I know you're gonna
What?
pick. I know you're gonna pick
Oh, hey,
Apocalypse Now, and I know that I'm gonna pick The Thing.
the Thing hasn't won an Oscar. You can't count that.
This thing has already gone way off the rails.
The Thing
uh,
has not won an Oscar.
it should. God damn it.
Right.
Anyways, thanks for everyone for sticking around for this.
Yeah.
I'm a,
Thanks so much. Join us next week at Villainous Cinema Top 5 Films.